Good evening, fellow leaders. So here's the first video I'm going to do on different leadership things, skills that and things that we all need to know, and we all do know. We might not always be exercising these, but it's just good reminders to get us, keep us where we are and get us to another, keep us maintained as well as get us to another level. Now, one of the most important things is keeping your word. There's a difference between management and leadership. Management is what you do at the job, or that's your position. That's the disciplining, the meetings, the things of that nature. You don't really garner too much respect on management alone. The leadership side is where the respect comes into. That's where you're able to be off work and your team will still work just as well as if you were there without a hitch, because they have the respect for you, because you have gained their respect, earned their respect. So one way to earn people's respect and to be a good leader is to keep your commitments, to keep your word. Now, this is in work and your personal life. If you make plans with somebody and you say, I'm going to be here at X time, then you be there at X time. You're the one that made the decision. You're the one that said you would be here at that time. If you couldn't make it, then don't say that. Don't commit to something that you can't do. Now, when you do that, you lose people's trust. It's hard to build trust, easy to tear it down. It takes a lot less work to tear it down than it does to build it up. So the way you start to, especially in a new relationship or a new leadership position or something along those lines, you have to establish that trust early. And the way to do that is when you say you're going to do something, you do it and you're there on time. And now it becomes a matter of prioritizing. If you know you have something family related on Wednesday nights at 10 o'clock, then Wednesday nights at 10 o'clock, don't make plans for you with your friends. And then bail on them, because then your friends will look at you like, okay, he doesn't really care. And what it shows is a lack of respect for whatever it is you made plans to do. It shows that that plan is not important enough to you to adhere to keep your word with. Now, of course, there's always emergencies. Emergencies happen. That's a given. That's part of life. So in that case, yeah, of course, you're not going to be able to make everything. But 9 out of 10 times, we control our calendars. We control the plans that we have. So if we're going to make time to do this particular, whatever it is, attend this particular function or anything, we have to be there. We have to be there. We have to do that because it shows credibility to ourselves in the workplace. So, for instance, if a member of your team comes to you and says, "Hey, I need you to, can you please talk to so and so about this for me?" and you say, "Yes, I'll do that." You have to do that, regardless of if let's say you get busy with something else and your shift is ending. Guess what? You gotta stay a little bit longer and get that done, because you told that person you would do that. Now, if once you say you're going to do something and the person you're telling this to starts to see you are not keeping up with this on a regular basis, slowly but surely you're going to lose their trust. You're going to lose their respect. You're not going to be able to get the best out of them at the job if they look at you and say, well, he's not giving his all, or she's not giving her all, so why should I? And that's to me one of the most important things that we can do. And like I said, it goes for work and in personal life. And it's just it just shows that you really respect the person or the position or whatever it is you're doing that you made the plans with in the first place, that you gave your word to in the first place. And there's not, before you establish a relationship, there's not too much a person knows about you except for what you say, except for the words that you give and the promises that you keep or do not keep. So I stress to all of us as leaders, that we make sure that anything we say we're going to do, we do. Now, some people might think, well, I'm not a leader in my position. Some of the people in this group may not be leaders in their position. You are still leaders. Whether you're a leader in your position, whether you have a son or a daughter, whether you have, regardless of what you do in life, you have somebody that is looking to you, regardless if you know it or not. There is somebody looking to you for strength. There is somebody looking to you for leadership, and you have an obligation to that person. And the way that we are able to grow our influence is by taking the people that we have that do look to us and being the best for them, and that starts with keeping commitments. That starts with being on time. Being on time is a big thing, because also, just like as far as keeping your commitments, it shows a lack of respect for what you're doing. Once again, there's always emergencies. Once again, there's always things that happen, and that's completely okay. However, if it's a commonplace and I used to be one of those people. I was always late because I really didn't care. I would come in when I got there, and that's what it was. And when I got there, I would give my all when I'm there, but I would be a few minutes late. And I know it's straight up from lack of caring. So it took a while for me to realize that I am the legacy and the backing that I'm showing for myself is not very strong anymore, because I'm losing all credibility. I'm losing all right to say anything, because I don't even take the time and have the respect for what I'm doing to show up on time. That is something very, very small that I don't know if enough people take it seriously. So the two things that I want you guys to take away from this, and we all need, I'm not just talking to you, I'm just saying it. I'm not hoping to be one of the video, but this is for all of us to know. To keep our commitments and to be on time when we need to be somewhere. These two characteristics are very powerful and very important for leaders. We cannot lead if we aren't there to lead. So if we don't show, or we show up late, and something might happen in that moment, in those few moments we're not there, that we missed. And guess what? That person that was looking to us for leadership is now feeling on an island because we weren't anywhere to be found. So when we have commitments, we must keep them. That's basically it for today. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if it helped at all. Let me know how I can improve this, because the goal, of course, is to reach everybody. And if there's something that I could do more, something that if I should, however I can make this better, let me know. You're very open to your critiques, but I know that everyone in this group has an idea of doing more and being more than they already are. So with that's why I want to do these things, because I want us all to grow to another level. And I know that we can, with the help of one another, with the critiques of one another, with the honest talk of one another, we can get there. And I will see you guys next Wednesday around the same time. I really don't know what time I'll be able to do these things, but they will be on Wednesdays for sure. So you guys have a great night, and I hope this helped.